Hello, everybody. Adam Parks here with an episode of 5 Minute Pitch. Today, I am here with my friend Jud Phillips from Capital Compliance Group, who's going to tell us all about his products and services. Jud, you know the format for this particular video series. You've got 5 minutes to tell the world all about yourself and your company, your products and services. Ready, set, go.
Only 5 minutes?
Only 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes. Capital Compliance Group is a provider of licensing services and compliance services for companies in the debt collection industry. If you're a debt collector and you get a stack of licensing papers in front of you, your immediate reaction, at least most debt collectors I deal with, their immediate reaction is, I'd rather do something else than this. Well, guess what? We do that for you. At Capital Compliance Group, we've got a motto. Our motto is, our job is to make your job easier. What we do is we outsource all of your licensing, whether you're in the stage of just getting your licenses for the first time, or if you're in the renewal cycle where you have to renew your licenses every year. We do that. We take all that headache away from you so you can sit there and do what you do best. The way we do it, you can hire us. We work on a monthly retainer fee and we will handle all the licensing. One of the great things I like about my company is our customer service. If you're a client of ours, you have everybody's cell phone number. You have my cell phone number. You have our Chief of Compliance Services cell number. The teammates that are working on your licensing, you've got their cell phone numbers too. I've heard horror stories about companies trying to reach out to some of their vendors and not being able to get a return phone call, not being able to get a hold of somebody. That does not happen with Capital Compliance Group. You need to talk to somebody. Yeah, maybe there's something that comes up why one particular person can't answer your call, but I guarantee you, if nothing else, you call me and I promise you get an answer. We handle all the licensing services because they can be annoying, aggravating, and frustrating. One of the tough things about licensing is you got to stay on top of it. I've gotten calls in the last few weeks from people who didn't realize if they wanted to collect in California, they had to have their application in before January the 1st. Now they're going to wait 12 to 18 months while California works through the backlog. We know the licensing. We know the rules. Perhaps most importantly, there are a few unwritten rules that certain states go by. Well, we know those too because we've dealt with them. And that's why we do what we do. And again, I like to say this, our job is to make your job easier. Licensing is a headache. I have yet to meet anybody, any debt collector who has his own agency or her own agency and likes to do their licensing. That's why we do this for you. This is what we do. We do it well. Call me at 615-241-5350, or just look us up on the web, capitalcompliance.group, and let us take this headache away from you.
What does the process look like? So if I'm a new agency, debt buyer, lender that wants to get licensed across the country, I hire you to do it. What's the process look like?
All right, you hire us. First thing we do is do an initial strategy call. We need to know what's important to you. If it's all equal, we've got a route that we usually take that is generally the most efficient. But our route puts certain states towards the end. And if those states happen to be a priority for you, like, for example, we're working on one client right now. We were doing the normal routine, and the client called us up and said, Arizona and Nevada are priorities for us. Those are states that tend to get pushed back because they are a bit more difficult. Well, guess what? Arizona and Nevada are now the priority states, and other states are getting pushed back because we need to know what the client needs, and then we get it done for the client.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that makes sense.
The other thing is, let's say you start with us and we start getting you licensed. We keep track of the renewals, and say 90 days out from renewal, we're going to ping you a call or an email or something and tell you, okay, here's the states that you've got to renew in. Here's what the costs are. Here's the information we're going to need, and send it to us and we take care of it. And, and I'll add one other thing with this. I've heard of some companies that will just send you the application, tell you to fill it out, and then send it back to them. That's not what we do. We get the information from you. If you're an agency, we're going to send you a lot of questions. You provide us the information. We take care of the work as far as getting it onto the application, getting the applications done correctly, and then getting them out the door so the jurisdiction, the city or the state will get your license approved.
So understanding the details of what that process looks like across the various jurisdictions, really simplifies the process. So you charge a retainer fee. Does that retainer fee include the cost of the licenses themselves, or do you just kind of request those as separate payments?
We do them separately. We will charge, and we'll do a couple things. If you only have a couple of states, you don't need us on a retainer. We'll just tell you what the fees are, and then our fee versus what the state fees are. And we're pretty transparent with everything we do. If we tell you what a jurisdictional fee is, say Colorado's fee, whatever, we're charging you exactly what the state says their fee is. We don't pad our fee, adding a little bit of profit center in there. I'm all for profit. I love profit, but you know what? I'm charging you a fee, and that's where our profit's going to come from. And so that. And whatever jurisdiction is, whatever the fee is they're charging, that's exactly what we're going to tell you it is. And one other thing, we put all the fees that go to jurisdictions into a separate trust account or an escrow account, so that the fee you pay us does not get mixed up with the fee that's going to end up going to the state.
Completely understood. I think that's a great process, similar to the way that a attorney would handle an IOLTA trust account or something along those lines. I really like that. Jud, we're just at our 5 minutes. I really want to thank you for participating in today's 5-minute pitch. Always enjoy a conversation with you. Thank you so much for all the information about your business products and services. And I look forward to seeing you in person at an event in the near future.
I'm looking forward to it as well, Adam. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.